Two North Carolina men accused of drugging and raping a woman they met on South Beach could face even more charges following her death. Investigators say Voir Collier and Dorian Taylor met the woman visiting from Pennsylvania at a restaurant. According to the arrest report, one of them gave her a green pill. Police are not sure if it was slipped into her drink secretly. Miami Herald reports the men forced themselves on her at a hotel as she appeared to be unconscious. They took her credit cards and cell phone and left. Her body was found the next day by hotel staff. Collier and Taylor were seen on video surveillance entering the room with the woman, then leaving half an hour later. The medical examiner's office determines the green pill played a role in her death. The men could face manslaughter or murder charges. Katie Johnston for CBSMiami.com.
Damn. I hope they get the death penalty. I really do. I hope they get the death penalty. This is crazy, man. This is insane. Two North Carolina men accused of drugging and assaulting a woman who later died in a Miami hotel. Miami Beach, Florida. Two North Carolina men are accused of drugging and sexually assaulting a woman who later died in her South Florida hotel room, authorities said. Ivor Leigh Cull, 21, and Dorian B. Taylor, 24, both of Greensboro, were charged with burglary with battery, petty theft, sexual battery, and credit card fraud, according to Miami-Dade online court records. If the drug they allegedly gave the woman played a role in her death, the men also could be facing manslaughter and murder charges. WTVJ reported. Investigators are trying to determine if the woman, Christine Elgenhart, 24, of Richboro, Pennsylvania, died from an overdose. WSVN reported. The Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's Office said Monday it is conducting further tests and no cause of death has been determined, the Miami Herald reported. This is the hotel. The men, Ivor Corley, 21, and burglary and other charges. Court records show the 24-year-old woman died here. Good God. I'm just shocked that the fact that she's really gone. It's been really hard. Elgenhart's best friend, Haley Davis, told WSVN she was a good person. She didn't deserve anything like this to happen to her. The two men appeared in front of the judge, Mindy Glazer, on Monday. The victim couldn't even pick up the phone to call police or 911 after they did what they did to her, Glazer said. The arrest come as Miami Beach police overwhelmed with spring break crowds, instituting an 8 p.m. curfew to crack down on rowdy revelers. During a last-minute meeting Sunday, Miami Beach city officials voted to extend the curfew for another week along South Beach and possibly through April 12th, the Associated Press reported. More than 1,000 arrests in Miami were from out of state, city manager Paul Raul Agula said. According to the arrest report, paramedics and officers were called to the Albion Hotel after Engelhart was discovered semi-nude and dead in the room's bed on Thursday. Detectives obtained video surveillance footage of two men entering with Engelhart and then leaving less than an hour later, the Herald reported. Collier fit the description of one of the men in the video and was detained Saturday. The newspaper reported he was seen in the video according to the arrest record. Collier allegedly confessed to the police that he and Taylor met Engelhart at a restaurant, the Herald reported. Collier and that Taylor gave Engelhart a green pill, but did not say whether she took it willingly or she was given it unknowingly. Collier told police that he believed the drug was Percocet. A Miami Beach detective testified during Monday's bond hearing. Obviously, we sent it to the lab. Miami Beach detective Louis Alcina told Glazer, we don't know if it was fentanyl or some other narcotic. Collier said that he went along with Taylor as they planned to have sex. According to the arrest report, when it came clear Engelhart was unconscious, the men stole cash, credit cards, her phone, and left her in the room without any concern of her welfare or safety. The men used credit cards at various locations in Miami Beach, the Herald reported. Police said Taylor was captured on video surveillance using the woman's credit card at a liquor store in South Beach. The newspaper reported police found Englehart's phone and green pills. Both men were denied bail and will remain in jail, WSVN reported. You're both being held on some serious charges. You battered a helpless victim, Glazer said. These two guys are scumbags. Attorneys for the men did not immediately respond to the request for comment. NBC News reported a woman who identified herself as Collier's older sister and legal guardian said at the bond hearing that he had never been in trouble and that she was bewildered by the charges. He had never been in trouble and she is bewildered by the charges. I can attest to his character, the woman told NBC News. Please let my brother come home. No, he's not coming home. A GoFundMe account can be established to cover Englehart's funeral expenses. It's just sad, man. It's sad. And you have people, they should have just cut off spring break. There was no need to have spring break at this time. Okay, so many people are being arrested. So many people are becoming victims. Okay, because Florida did not really think this through about reopening the state. It is too early to have spring break, and look what's happening right now. Cops are arresting more people, and all these people that are being arrested for crimes are out of state. And it's so sad. It's insane. And I don't know what to say, to be honest with you. This woman was young, in the prime of her life, and she didn't deserve this. Unfortunately, things are not going to get any better. They're going to get worse. Okay? They're going to get worse. We have a food shortage. This country is falling apart. I keep telling people this. Things are not going to get better. This country is falling apart. Okay? The law is not as strong. Police is not getting as much help. All right? And for some reason, you have these autonomous zones popping up. Like they already had at Seattle, and now they have one in Minneapolis with the George Floyd Memorial, at the George Floyd Memorial. And they're closing off EMTs and police. A person was shot and they couldn't get medical attention. And all this is adding up. Thoughts and prayers for the victim's family. It's sad. I hope these savages get what they deserve. And people are crying about how you have, look, it's black people who are, it's only the blacks that are acting the fool. I'm not talking about the good black people. I'm talking about the blacks who are acting the fool that are not college students. They are the ones committing most of these crimes. And they have to be dealt with. All right. That's all I got to say for now. Talk to you later.